Okay, now let's look at another visualization of the Buddhist world. It's this mandala. Well, mandala is actually a representation, like a construction of the universe, but it's a universe that's understood in Buddhism. So it's a spiritual diagram of the cosmos, how the world looks like. And it's used not only in Buddhism but also in other Asian religions like Hinduism, and among many other Asian religions, and also, and right there you already see the connections, right, among all these different Asian religions. But let's look at it, and because I want to challenge you, because I've been challenged by this piece with so many figures in there, 414 deities being portrayed in this mandala. And it contains 12 sections, right? There are different sections. This is circular sections. This is middle central square. And this is Buddha Varankala and the historical Buddha. It's right here, Shakyamuni, and then many encircled by many sections. And we call those sections the courts. The different kinds of deities occupied different courts. How do I look at this? That's my challenge to you. How do I look at this? How should I read it? Well, let me share this with you, because I found the devotees, the Buddhist devotees, they use this to worship. They kind of stand or sit in front of it and look at it as a way to meditate. You remember there are some various ways of meditating. The most standard, the oldest way to do it is the pradakshina, what we call the pradakshina, the circumambulation around the stupa, right? Around the clockwise, or sometimes counterclockwise, around the stupa. We call it pradakshina. We do it in the cave, we do it in open air. For example, the Great Stupa, we do that there. But there's no way for us to circumambulate a picture. This is a mandala. This is just a two-dimension picture that we can, the best we can do is just put it in front of us. How do I read this? How do I circumambulate this picture? Do you know this is? This is not Buddhism. This is Hinduism. Construction, huge one in Southeast Asia. We're going to talk about it later. But it turned out, the way to look at it, the way that this cosmos is represented, is like a bird's eye view. We get to imagine, visualize that we are looking at this mountain from on top, and we have this is the mountain top, and then goes down, and one section down, another section down, another section down. If we look at it from the side, like from the side view, we look at it like that, it will resemble like a pyramid, something like a mountain, like this one. And you see all this deities encircling the center point with different sections, different levels, different hierarchies from top to bottom. And this is the bird's eye view. This is the two-dimensional representation of that kind of structure, of that kind of spiritual diagram. And that's how the cosmos is formed. And this is the mandala from Japan. And in Japan, Buddhism develops into different sects. tentai, or even just in China, it develops in different sects, but it prospered much more in Japan. These different sects, the tentai sects and the Shingon sects, and this is the mandala for the Shingon sects of Buddhism. And in this sect, the Buddha Shakyamuni ceases to be the supreme importance, but instead this historic Buddhists, right, the Shingon sects, they revere the Buddha Varankana as the source for all existence and the cosmic entities who govern the universe. Of course, it's going to stay at top, in the middle, the central supreme position in this mountain, in this mandala. And surrounding it, it's the Go-Daimyo, the different guardians. For example, the Sakyamuni residing right here, just 2 hierarchies down, encircling other deities, bodhisattvas, for example, like bodhisattvas on this side, on this court. On this textbook, you have another diagram giving you more information about the different sections and so and so. But yes, this is meant to be very complicated to read with all these deities, 414 of them encircling, and this is just 1/2 of the universe, of that creation of the cosmos, because this comes in pair. This is what we call the womb world mandala, the Taizo Gai. Oh, sorry, I should change. This is the diamond world mandala, and this is the Taizo Gai, the womb world mandala, this is the womb world, right? Encircled by the womb. Feels like that. And this comes in pair. And these two together, they're called the Rogai mandala pair. And well, you meditate in front of this lecture. How it works is actually the most periphery sections, the most periphery court, they're closer to the mundane world. So we kind of like climbing a mountain, right? You see all this kind of most of them are like guardians. They may have more interaction with the mundane world, with the people, you and me, the commoners. And we want to achieve that enlightenment. So we go from our goal. We aim for getting to this section first, and then ascend to maybe this court to see more deities, to be taught by more bodhisattvas, more deities, and then work your way up to the top, the Buddha Vairocana, where you will achieve you will get the key, right? The lessons to achieve your enlightenment. That's how it works.